The year Brandon Pierce went bankrupt, he secretly bought 2 extra plane tickets. He took his business partner's wife and daughter out of the country with him. Before turning off his phone, he made one last call to me. Mia's husband died because of me. I can't just abandon them. Give me 10 years. Wait for me to come back and marry you. 5 years later, Brandon returned, having rebuilt his empire, covered in glory. Meanwhile, to save a $2 bus fare, I walked for an hour with our daughter on my back. I only saw him helping the woman everyone called his wife into a car. My daughter, face flushed from the sun, asked me with hope in her eyes, "Mommy, aren't we going to say hi to Daddy?" I turned around and started walking back. "Mommy made a mistake. That man isn't your daddy." I walked back the way we came, my body stiff, my daughter heavy on my back. My mind was filled with the image of Brandon protecting Mia and her daughter, looking so happy. It wasn't until I heard a small gulp from my back that I realized, after walking for over an hour, she must be thirsty. I found a nearby convenience store, bought a bottle of water, and sat down to rest on the curb outside an ice cream shop. A sleek, understated black luxury car pulled up. Through the lowered window, a little girl's whining voice drifted out. "Daddy, I want ice cream. Will you come buy it with me, please?" The man in the car was working, but hearing her, he chuckled indulgently. He tossed his laptop aside without hesitation and got out of the car with his wife and daughter. I looked up and locked eyes with Brandon. He stopped. His body froze, and he didn't take another step. Our reunion after 5 years wasn't the joyful occasion we had once imagined. Right now, he had a beloved wife and daughter by his side. Naturally, he didn't want to see me. Mia, standing next to him, noticed. She let go of his arm. She walked up to me. "Hannah, is that really you? It's been years. Why do you look so old?" Mia looked me over and secretly sighed in relief. Then, her eyes filled with undisguised smugness. I looked down as her pale, soft hands reached out. They grasped my rough, yellowed, sandpaper-like hands. For 5 years, she had been pampered by Brandon, looking 10 years younger than her age. Clearly, she hadn't suffered a day in her life, unlike me. To pay off the debts Brandon left behind, I worked day and night. My body and soul had aged prematurely. I pulled my hand back, picked up the half-empty water bottle my daughter had been drinking from, and ignored her. Brandon stared at me for a long time. Seeing I was about to leave, he stepped forward and grabbed my wrist. His eyes were dark. He was so close I could hear his teeth grinding. "Hannah, where are you taking my daughter? Even if you leave, my daughter stays." But before I could speak, the spoiled little girl beside him pushed me angrily. "Daddy only has one daughter. Get lost, you annoying people." Seeing me being bullied, Lily lunged forward. That little girl had been too protected by Brandon. Unlike Lily, who had been bullied by other kids since she was small, she didn't know how to fight. In a few minutes, her face was scratched up. Mia cried and hugged her daughter, looking up at Brandon with teary eyes. Before I could react, his slap landed on my Lily's face. Lily held back her tears. She didn't cry. Instead, she looked up and forced a smile at me. "Mommy, don't cry. It doesn't hurt." Tears streamed down my face. My heart shattered into a million pieces. The more she smiled, the more I hated myself. Hated my incompetence. Hated that my Lily had a father like Brandon. Brandon's hand froze in midair. His lips moved, looking a bit lost. "I didn't mean to." Mia's daughter's sobbing seemed to encourage him. "You've spoiled Lily rotten. Hitting her sister like that? Who knows what trouble she'll cause in the future?" But how could Brandon know? If my Lily wasn't tough, she would get beaten up. She didn't have a father around, and I was always working. She felt sorry for me. When she got bullied, she never told me. She just endured it. I touched Lily's swollen face, head bowed.